Hello, everyone, and a warm welcome to all of you. As you all know, today we are here to do a Pattachitra painting, Krishna with flute, Krishna playing the flute, and we are going to do it in Pattachitra style. We have our master artist, our national awardee artist, Mr. Bhaskar Mohapatra with us from Raghurajpur village in Puri. As you all know that the Mohapatras of Raghurajpur village in Puri are called as the masters of Pattachitra art, and we have got one such master with us. We'll just have a look at one of his videos and then we will be starting with the session. So I'll take you through a video for Bhaskarji and then we'll start with this session. So just give me a minute. Just 1 second. Is the video visible? Just 1 second, everyone.
Yes, it was visible, Vita.
Okay.
The audio was not there.
Is it playing?
मेरा नाम भास्कर महापात्र, मैं उड़ीसा पुरी धाम से हूँ और मैं एक पारंपरिक कलाकार। अब पारंपरिक देसी कलाकार बहुत कम है। मैं और मेरा परिवार सदियों से जुड़ी हुई है। कला के इतिहास और उसमें प्रयुक्त विषय के बारे में बात करें। मैं कोई ऑनलाइन कार्यशालाएं आयोजित की और इस पारंपरिक कला के पढ़ाया हम कैटरफ्लाई के साथ नए थीम भी डिजाइन करते हैं। कृपया हमसे जुड़े और मैं आपको ये पारंपरिक कला कैटरफ्लाई ऑनलाइन कार्यशाला के माध्यम से सिखाऊंगा। धन्यवाद।
So that was our Bhaskarji, and Bhaskarji is with us. So we'll just meet him and then we'll go ahead with this session. So let's meet Bhaskarji here. Namaste Bhaskarji.
नमस्ते नमस्ते।
कैसे हैं आप?
बढ़िया है।
भास्कर जी, तो आप थोड़ा सा अपने बारे में सबको बता दीजिए और फिर हम सेशन शुरू करेंगे।
अच्छा, मेरा नाम भास्कर महापात्र है और मेरा घर रघुराजपुर है और मेरा पेशा है पट्टचित्र, टसर पेंटिंग, पामली के और हैंडीक्राफ्ट की जो वॉल पेंटिंग भी है, तो वो भी रोज भी पेंटिंग हम घर में बैठ के करते हैं। बहुत सारे लोग भी आते हैं हमारे गांव में पट्टचित्र खरीदी करने के लिए। बहुत सारे देश विदेश से आते हैं।
बहुत बढ़िया भास्कर जी। तो भास्कर जी कैटरफ्लाई के साथ में रेगुलर वर्कशॉप्स लेते हैं एंड वी डू अ लॉट ऑफ थीम्स टुगेदर। आज हम ऐसी एक थीम करने वाले हैं। भास्कर जी ने हमको स्केच भी भेजा हुआ है। तो भास्कर जी शुरू करेंगे हम और आप उसके बीच बीच में हमको पट्टचित्र के बारे में और भी बताते जाइएगा। ठीक है भास्कर जी, शुरू करते हैं। So I hope everyone is ready with the pre-sketch that was shared. Bhaskar ji is also ready with the pre-sketch as you can see. Bhaskar ji एक बार बॉर्डर के सबको मेजरमेंट्स बता दीजिएगा कि कितना बॉर्डर आपने छोड़ा हुआ है और फिर शुरू कर देते हैं।
ये बॉर्डर है, छोड़ दिया 1 सेंटीमीटर
जी,
और बॉर्डर जो काम करेंगे 2 सेंटीमीटर।
अच्छा, So
तो
as you can see on all four sides, it's 1 centimeter border initially, the small border that you see, and the next border to it is 2 centimeter. ठीक कह रहे हैं भास्कर जी? 1 centimeter and 2 centimeters.
और इसका साइज, पट्टा का साइज 10 इंची
अच्छा
और 12 इंच।
अच्छा, 10 by 12 इंच का आपने पट्टा लिया हुआ है, विच इज द कैनवस प्रिपेयर्ड बाय भास्कर जी हिमसेल्फ। तो भास्कर जी, इसमें अगर किसी ने और कोई साइज भी लिया हो तो बॉर्डर सेम साइज की ही करना है ना?
नहीं, ये क्योंकि ये 2 दिन में कंप्लीट करेंगे, तो
जी
मैंने एक बॉर्डर मैंने की करूंगा
जी
मैं।
जी।
अगर टाइम है तो हम एक पतला बॉर्डर, 2 बॉर्डर होता है।
अच्छा ठीक है भास्कर जी। So if you are using any other size of paper also, you can use the same measurement, 1 centimeter and 2 centimeter for the border, everyone. ठीक है भास्कर जी, शुरू करते हैं। So Bhaskar ji uses natural paints. That's what he is going to use in his painting now as well.
अच्छा, ये कृष्णा की मेजरमेंट सब तो किया होगा मेरे को लगता है।
ये सब हो चुका भास्कर जी, अब हम कलरिंग के साथ स्टार्ट करेंगे। सबका स्केच ऑलरेडी रेडी है, हमने शेयर किया था सबके साथ में, तो अब हम कलरिंग से स्टार्ट करेंगे भास्कर जी।
तो बैकग्राउंड कलर नहीं देंगे, बाद में देंगे।
जैसे भी शुरू करना हो भास्कर जी, अगर बैकग्राउंड कलर से शुरू करना है तो आप स्टार्ट कर सकते हैं उससे।
अच्छा, उन लोग का क्या है, पेपर है क्या?
हाँ, पेपर पे, कुछ लोग पेपर पे कर रहे हैं भास्कर जी, कुछ लोग कैनवस पे कर रहे हैं।
अच्छा, कैनवस की कलर कैसा है, व्हाइट है?
हाँ, वाइट है भास्कर जी।
अच्छा ठीक, तो बेस कलर में बाद में कर लूंगा।
अच्छा, आप जैसे शुरू करना चाहें, अगर आपको बैकग्राउंड कलर करना है और हमारा 2 दिन में होगा तो हम वो भी कर लेंगे साथ में।
अच्छा ठीक है, ठीक है।
शुरू करते हैं भास्कर जी।
हाँ, कलर तैयार करते हैं।
अच्छा
माला माला व्हाइट कलर करेंगे।
अच्छा, ओके।
Vipra, meanwhile, we can also tell our participants about the natural color which Bhaskar ji prepares and he uses.
या भास्कर जी, ये जो आप व्हाइट कलर बना रहे हैं, अभी व्हाइट कलर मिक्स कर रहे हैं, ये भी दिखा दीजिए एक बार, और इसके बारे में भी बता दीजिएगा कि कैसे बनता है ये।
ये है ये व्हाइट कलर है। ये व्हाइट कलर हम कैसे तैयार करते हैं, समुद्र में जो शंख मिलता है,
जी
वो शंख ला के घर में, तो मसला जो बांटते हैं ना, शिला,
जी।
तो वही शिला में हमारा कलर की शिला भी है। ये
अच्छा
शिला में तो कम से कम 4-5 बार पेसेंगे और 5 बार छानेंगे कपड़ा
अच्छा
से।
अच्छा
तो जो लास्ट छानेंगे वही कलर हम देखेंगे, हाथ में लेके देखेंगे कैसा है।
जी।
जब जब चिकना हो गया तो लगता है तो हम सोचते हैं वो तैयार हो गया है।
अच्छा
तो उसको हम एक बहुत बड़ा जो थाली है,
जी।
केला पत्ता डालेंगे, तो उसमें हम टोटल जो अम, पैसा हुआ जो शंख है, तो
जी
थाली में डालेंगे। वो
अच्छा
धूप में रखेंगे। जब सूख जाएगा, कम से कम वो पूरा पानी पानी होगा ना,
जी।
तो कम से कम 6-7 दिन सुखाएंगे, वो पूरा सूख जाएगा। तो हम डब्बा में एक रखेंगे, 1-2 पीस। ये ये है नारियल की खोपड़ी है।
अच्छा
मिट्टी का नहीं है, तो वुड का भी नहीं है, और
जी।
पत्थर का भी नहीं है। ये नारियल की जो खोपड़ी है वही हम अच्छा तैयार करके, पर मैंने क्लियर करके, तो हम कलर की
मिक्सिंग करते हैं उसमें।
मिक्सिंग करते हैं।
अच्छा
तो सारी सारी कलर में तो हम वुड एप्पल की गम जो है, तो हम सारी कलर में मिलाते हैं।
वुड एप्पल गम मिलाते हैं कलर्स में।
जी,
अच्छा, और पानी मिलाते हैं उसके साथ।
पानी मिलाते हैं, हाँ।
अच्छा, बहुत बढ़िया भास्कर जी। So, as you can see, it's a coconut shell in which the white color is mixing, and there's wood apple gum in the color as well. That's the natural color that is made up of the seashells, as Bhaskarji has told. It is sieved 5 times at least through cloth, and then what the fine color that they get, that is the one that is used in the Pattachitra art. Even the canvas is made by Bhaskarji himself. He uses homemade canvases, and we'll shortly get to know the process also as we go ahead as to how he prepares the canvas as well. So let's go ahead with this. The first color that we are doing is white. भास्कर जी शुरू करेंगे माला में।
जी।
So you have to take a thin round brush and you have to start working on the garland which is there in the neck. So start with that, and we are painting white in the garland at the moment. तो white color से हमें पतला brush लेके और हमें माला को paint करना start करना है। If you have any questions, please put them down in the chat box because we have more number of participants in the session. That's why we have kept everyone on mute. But you can still ask any questions that you have on the chat in the chat box, and we'll be happy to answer them. So for those, of course, those who are using acrylics or poster, you just have to use white, and you can mix little water with the paint and use that one. As the paint settles down for Bhaskarji, the color changes a bit. If you see now, when the white is settling down, slightly becomes different. But that is because of the natural colors. So white, like Bhaskarji told us, is made of the seashells. And that's what he's using. He's using natural paints. इसके बाद कौन सा कलर करेंगे हम भास्कर जी?
इसके बाद हम येलो कलर में जो कृष्णा की जो धोती पहने हैं,
जी। So we are using yellow. And for those who are using acrylic, can use a cadmium yellow or any bright yellow that you have. भास्कर जी, येलो किस चीज से बनता है पट्टचित्र में?
येलो हरिताल।
हरितल, ये कोई पत्थर होता है?
पत्थर है।
अच्छा। So yellow is made from harital. It is a stone through which it's made. The yellow color is made. So cadmium yellow can be used, or any bright yellow that you have can be used in place of this. तो इस पत्थर को भी भास्कर जी पीस के हम निकालते हैं पीला कलर।
सचमुच मैं बोलता है आजकल हरितल कोई काम नहीं करते, क्योंकि हरितल बहुत डेंजर है।
अच्छा।
अगर हाथ में थोड़ा हरितल, वो पत्थर है
जी।
तो अगर अंगूठा से टच करके हम मुंह में ले ले
हाँ।
तो वो बहुत सीरियस हो जाएगा वो लोग,
अच्छा।
इतना डेंजर है।
ओ, तो इसीलिए आजकल हरितल यूज नहीं कर रहे हैं क्या?
हरितल यूज नहीं करते हैं। तो
अच्छा
हरितल
अच्छा।
हरितल उसी तरह एक येलो कलर की सॉफ्ट पत्थर मिलता है,
जी।
तो वही हम येलो कलर हम सारी कलाकार यूज करते हैं।
अच्छा अच्छा। So just for the purpose of safety, Harital, the artists have stopped using Harital, and that is because, as Bhaskarji told, it is poisonous. So it's not great for use, not safe for use. तो इसकी जगह एक पीला पत्थर और कोई मिलता है, वो यूज करते हैं आप भास्कर जी?
जी जी जी,
अच्छा
पूरा सॉफ्ट पत्थर है।
अच्छा, it's a soft stone that's used for yellow nowadays with Pattachitra. So
हमारी
continue
बाबा
painting with yellow. जी भास्कर जी।
हमारी बाबा बाबा का बाबा और हमारा जो मेरा गुरुजी,
जी
तो जब ऐसे तो बोलेंगे तो ये जो हरिताल है इतना डेंजर है, मुंह में कभी लेना लेने का नहीं है।
जी
तो काम काम मैंने काम किया है,
जी।
हरिताल काम किया है मैंने।
अच्छा।
और जब काम हरिताल की काम खत्म हो गया, वही जो नारियल की जो बाटली,
खोपड़ी है,
तो
हाँ।
वो थोड़ा दूर में रखना है।
अच्छा।
कम से कम सारी मेरा मेरा स्टेज है यहाँ पे,
जी
तो मेरा जो काम की जो स्टेज है, ये स्टेज में तो बहुत सारी कलर भी है,
जी।
तो उससे कम से कम 10-15 फुट दूर से वो रखना चाहिए।
अच्छा।
अगर अगर मैंने नहीं रखा, यही यही मैं सारी कलर के पास वही हरितल रख लिया,
जी।
तो तो कम से कम एक रात गुजरने के बाद देखेंगे सारी कलर पूरा ब्लैक कर देगा वो,
ओ अच्छा।
इतना ही डेंजर है।
तो वो बाकी कलर्स के लिए भी सही नहीं था मतलब?
सही नहीं था।
अच्छा।
काम हरितल की काम हो गया, वो सूख जाने के बाद वो सही है।
अच्छा, बट बाकी कलर्स वो हो गए।
जी जी।
जी। So Bhaskar ji is saying that Harital was like he used to use Harital, but Harital used to spoil the other paints if they are kept together. So Harital had to be, the yellow color had to be kept at a distance from the other colors, otherwise it would turn all the other colors black. That is what he was telling, and that's the whole reason why, because it had to be maintained so much. Now the artists have stopped using Harital, and in place of that, they have started using a yellow soft stone for the yellow color. For those who have joined just now, we did white in the mala, in the garland. We've done the yellow in the dhoti, and now we are using the green that is there. So this is again a natural color, which is green. You can take a viridian green and add some white into it, little white, and use that color. That should work for this one. Or you can use any other green and just add little white and use that one. So you can use an alternate shade of green plus white to work on this area where Bhaskarji is working at the moment. So viridian hue, viridian green, whichever you have, you can take that plus add white. For yellow, you can use a cadmium yellow. For white, of course, titanium white can be used. So we are not making the cow along with Krishna at the moment because we have less time for the session. We only are doing this for like 3 hours. So it won't be possible for us to finish that in that time. And hence we are not making the cow at the moment. So there are only basic shades. भास्कर जी जो shades जो होते हैं main 5-6 ही colors होते हैं ना पट्टचित्र में, उससे
5
ही
कलर।
बाकी colors बनाते हैं।
जी जी जी।
कितने होते हैं total?
5 कलर, 5 कलर होता है, व्हाइट, येलो,
जी
गेरू
जी
और हेंगुल रेड कलर
जी।
और ब्लैक।
अच्छा। So there are 5 basic colors, out of which, and that's a quite interesting fact, out of which around 120 other shades are created. So through these basic shades itself, there are a lot of other shades that are created in Pattachitra, and that's how you see all those colorful paintings. Okay. The shade names, yellow is cadmium yellow. For green, you can use a viridian hue plus white, and white is titanium white for acrylics.
मैंने
ये कौन सा कलर है भास्कर जी?
ये पिंक कलर।
पिंक। सो रेड प्लस व्हाइट मिला सकते हैं सब।
जी जी।
Okay. So this is a pink color, mix red and white. You take more quantity of white, take less quantity of red, and that's how you would prepare your pink. So भास्कर जी, रथ यात्रा कैसी थी इस बार की?
रथ यात्रा बहुत बढ़िया था। 2 साल
बढ़िया हूँ।
कोई देखा नहीं रथ
जी
यात्रा। इतना
जी
बहुत 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 बढ़िया से रथ यात्रा हुआ है।
जी।
कल कल ऐसा भीड़ में सब लोग फंस गए तो मेरे को क्या मैं करूं।
जी जी जी
मनी जी फोन बार बार क्या करेंगे, मैं बोला क्या करूं, इतना भीड़ था,
जी
मैं फंस गया हूं तो कैंसिल कर दीजिए।
जी। कोई बात नहीं। So, Bhaskar ji was at Puri yesterday, and that's what he is speaking about. As you all know, that the Jagannath temple is in Puri, and recently the Rath Yatra happened, and he was busy in the rituals and all the paintings that happen through the festival. So it's quite a grand celebration, and Bhaskar ji is always a part of it. As you all know, he stays in Raghurajpur village near Puri. इसके बाद में कौन सा कलर होगा भास्कर जी?
गेरू, ब्राउन कलर।
अच्छा. In this art, we don't take a lot of colors at once, but you should take the amount of color just so that the color comes out smoother. As you see, there is no shading as such in this art. Everything is about the filling the colors and the detailing that you add. So it has to be like a smooth finish with the color. So if it is not coming at once, you can try giving it another layer if you're working with acrylics, and just in case if you're not finding it that finished effect at one go. Poster colors work really well with this, and of course natural colors would work the best. We also do sell natural colors directly from through Bhaskarji. So you can contact Nidhi if you want to buy natural colors, and she'll be able to help you with all the details. So we have taken brown, which is made out of geru, as Bhaskarji has told. So you can use a burnt sienna. If your burnt sienna is towards the black side, you might want to mix a little bit of red into it if you're using acrylic paints. So, Anupama, I would say that that's incorrect to say that it's similar to Madhubani, because in Madhubani the picture is quite different and not as detailed as Pattachitra. It's a very different look with Madhubani art. So, no, the pictures are not similar in look to Madhubani in case of Pattachitra. They're quite detailed and they're quite different. Slowly, you will understand more as we go on with the detailing. Also in Madhubani, we first start with the the outlines, and then we fill colors. In Pattachitra, the coloring is done and then the details are added. So you will see as the picture develops, and you will understand that how different this art is from the Madhubani painting. It's quite different, and the detailing is also very, very intricate, unlike Madhubani. So Medha, the link for natural colors, we will shortly share that. So Nidhi, you can share the link or the details to buy the natural colors to Medha or even the group. So you see, Nidhi has shared her contact details. You can contact her if you want to buy the natural colors. Yes, the canvas is also available as a combo with natural colors. So yes, you can buy a few pieces of canvas with the natural colors. Nidhi, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, we have both canvases in the size of A3 and A4. So if anybody is interested to buy those canvases, they can also contact me on the number which I've shared. My number is also there in the WhatsApp group, so you can contact me anytime. I'll be able to help you out.
Thanks, Nidhi. So yeah, canvas and colors both are available if you want to try your hands on the natural colors and the canvas. You can get in touch with Nidhi. She's on the group. You can directly contact her to buy the natural colors and canvases. They are available in the size of A3 and A4 both.
I think many people are trying to ask, like, is the cow we are also doing? So to just answer the question, so we will not be doing the cow as of now because of the time shortage of time. We'll only be doing Krishna, and we'll be coloring and knowing how Pattachitra art is, like how we'll be doing this Krishna with flute and Pattachitra art, focusing only on Krishna. So we'll not be doing cow in this session.
ये हम light blue color use करें भास्कर जी.
जी जी.
So blue plus white, you can use a cerulean blue plus white. If you don't have that, then you can use a cobalt blue plus white. So any blue that you have, just add white into that to get to a shade which is similar to what you see on the screen. And you can use that blue to color the skin of Krishna.
So, Varsha, I think we want to know where we will get these natural colors. See, basically, these natural colors are best available at the artist place, and Bhaskarji himself prepare these natural colors, which are available to purchase from us. So that is what we were just telling. You can contact me directly. I have shared my number in the chat box, and you can contact me. I will tell you the like procedure to buy the natural colors. To Anupam Sinha, I think you want to know like if we have any certificate course. So certificate course as such we don't have. We do workshops theme wise. We pick up a particular theme and take it to it can be 1 week workshop or a 2 week workshop. It depends. So there's no such course available, but yeah, we can provide the certificate for that. So we have a set calendar for Pattachitra for the all the upcoming workshops, which I will just take you through in some time. You can see what all has been planned in future, and you can refer to that link. So Medha wants to know, Vipra, have we done the border with burnt sienna? The
We've done
Krishna
the,
outline.
yeah, that's done with burnt sienna. That can be done with burnt sienna if you're using acrylic paints. And can we paint any type of Indian art with these same colors? Yes, specifically those pieces of art which has got like which has not got much of shading work and like flat filling of colors. All those kind of arts can be done with these paints. So you can work probably on Madhubani as well, because to some extent we don't do shading work in Madhubani too. So these can be used, but these are best for your Pattachitra art definitely, because you will see that the effect with these natural colors comes out very different as compared to any other synthetic colors or the colors that are available in the market that you use. Pink is made of which red shade? You can use a crimson lake and add white into it. That will give you a similar shade. Add a good amount of white. So more amount of white way, less amount of crimson lake should give you a similar pink. So right now, when you see Bhaskarji's painting, at some places you might find the color to be dark. At some places it's looking light. That is because of the effect the natural color gives. But just give it some time so that it settles down. That's when you get the exact effect that is coming with the paints. You get to see that effect. Okay, so थोड़ी देर हमें रुकना है देखने के लिए कि exact effect कैसा आ रहा है उन paints का. It's little different than what it looks when it is wet. The picture and everything will be shared through Classroom. We'll share the link shortly after the session is over. So don't miss out on any important information that we share on the group. Every information will be available on the group. And also please do avoid sending any random promotional messages on the group, because that is just to share any important information related to the session. So don't miss out on important messages in the group. The exact dimension for this painting, Bhaskarji is painting this on a 10 by 12-inch canvas, and the border is 1 centimeter and 2 centimeters. As you can see, there are two borders to it, so 1 centimeter and 2 centimeter. And inside that, we have made the Krishna. We have shared the sketch as well on the group. That can be either printed out, traced, or you can try making it yourself as well. You can do the base color as well, yes. If we have time, we'll do that as well. तो भास्कर जी, जो ब्लू कलर होता है वो किस चीज से बनाया जाता है?
ब्लू कलर एक सॉफ्ट ग्रीन की पत्थर मिलता है.
अच्छा.
तो उसको थोड़ा पानी में भिजा के तो तैयार करते हैं. गम तो मिलता है
जी.
कोई वुड एप्पल की जो गम है वो गम से पूरा तैयार करना पड़ता है.
अच्छा.
और जो खंड उसका नाम खंडा नीला है.
खंड नीला.
खंडा नीला तो येलो मिक्स करेंगे तो
तो ग्रीन बना देगा।
ग्रीन आ जाएगा।
अच्छा।
अगर व्हाइट मिलाएंगे तो ब्लू हो जाएगा।
जी। No, there are not just Krishna paintings made in Pattachitra. There are a lot of other themes that are done in Pattachitra. Mostly, they are related to the deities and all the the gods and everything. But we do some modern themes as well in Pattachitra with Bhaskarji. But there are a lot of other themes other than Krishna that are done in Pattachitra. It's just not restricted to just the Krishna's idol. The colors are usually like there are 5 basic colors, like Bhaskarji was telling, but they are mixed and several other shades are made. Usually, blending or shading is not done in Pattachitra. Direct colors are painted. So, if you, let's say, pink is not the basic color that is there, but white and red can be mixed to make pink. However, the color filling will be just plain filling as you see. There's no shading as such. Everything works with the detailing, and that's how the look is achieved. But trust me, the look is so beautiful even without the shaded effect. And you will see this in the next in today's and the next session that we have, tomorrow's session, how this develops as we go on with the detailing of it.
अभी हम गोल्डन कलर तैयार किया है।
जी।
गोल्डन कलर येलो येलो कलर में थोड़ा लाल कलर थोड़ा लेके मिक्स किया,
जी।
तो ये सारी ज्वेलरी तैयार करेंगे।
अच्छा, तो लाल थोड़ा सा ही मिक्स करना है ना भास्कर जी?
थोड़ा सा हल्का पूरा।
ओके। So little red into the yellow. So cadmium yellow plus maybe very little red you can use, crimson lake or maybe scarlet lake, whichever you have. Just add that to form the golden, which will do the jewelry. भास्कर जी आपका कैमरा ऑफ हो गया है, ऑन कर लीजिएगा। अब ऑन हो गया भास्कर जी। So Medha, we don't like provide the sketch or the outlines separately. You'll probably have to attend one of the sessions to go about it. That's how we do it. We sometimes do pre-sketch with the sessions. Sometimes we do the sketching in the sessions itself, depending on how it is designed. So you get to learn it that way. So this is the golden that Bhaskar ji has prepared with red, very little red into the yellow. And that's what we are using everywhere at the moment. भास्कर जी, एक क्वेश्चन है, रक्षिनी जी पूछ रही है कि क्या हम ये कलर्स क्लॉथ पे यूज कर सकते हैं?
क्लॉथ पे तो एक्रिलिक कलर, कौन सा क्लॉथ, कैसा क्लॉथ है?
Which type of cloth are you asking, Rakshini? You can let me know. Depending on that, Bhaskar ji will give us an answer whether it can be used on fabric. So what kind of fabric are you mentioning over here? कॉटन पे यूज कर सकते हैं भास्कर जी?
कॉटन पे एक्रिलिक कलर,
कॉटन पे एक्रेलिक, और ये वाले किस टाइप के कपड़ों पे चल जाएंगे?
ये तो नेचुरल कलर, मैंने तो कैनवास तैयार किया है
जी।
ये कैनवास ओनली नेचुरल कलर।
अच्छा।
तो इसमें एक्रिल कलर मैं यूज करूंगा, तो अ, कम से कम 1-2 महीने का बाद एक, जैसे पेड़ से एक छिलका निकलता है ना,
जी जी जी।
तो इसी ये कैनवास में एक्रिल कलर यूज करूंगा, तो छिलका जैसे
निकल जाएगा।
वो निकल जाएगा।
अच्छा, जो टसर पे आप कलरिंग करते हैं भास्कर जी, जो टसर वाले होते हैं, वो आप
हाँ,
कौन से कलर्स यूज करते हैं?
टसर पे हम कोई लोग बोलते हैं पूरा एक्रिल कलर में करो, तो
अच्छा
पूरा एक्रिल कलर में करते हैं।
अच्छा। तो
अगर
आप
कोई
जो ये, हाँ,
अगर कोई बोलेगा तो नेचुरल कलर और एक्रिल कलर थोड़ा मिक्स करके करो, तो ऐसा भी हम करते हैं।
अच्छा, तो ज्यादातर आप नेचुरल कलर इसी वाले कैनवस पे यूज करते हैं,
जी,
और बाकी कपड़ों पे आप एक्रेलिक यूज करते हैं?
एक्रिल, जी 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 जी।
So on cloth, Rakshini ji, we use the acrylics. Bhaskar ji uses the acrylics to do the Pattachitra. However, natural colors are used on just this canvas because this canvas is not compatible with the acrylic paints. Bhaskar ji said that after few days or maybe a month or so, the acrylic color would come off this canvas like small pieces. So it usually how we kind of take off the acrylic from any plastic palette, it just comes out like a rubbery material. Just like that, it kind of comes off from this canvas, and that's the reason why we use natural colors with the canvas that he prepares. um, भास्कर जी, हम थोड़ा सा यहाँ पे रुक जाते हैं क्योंकि सब
जी
लोग साथ में, कुछ लोग कर रहे हैं हमारे साथ में, तो उनका भी हुआ नहीं है। तो
ठीक
आप
है।
थोड़ा सा वेट कर लीजिए। तब
हाँ
तक निधि, वुड यू लाइक टू टेक ओवर?
Yes, definitely. Many people were asking about the different styles. I think what all we can do, what all designs are available, how we can do different styles. So I would definitely want to take the opportunity and showcase what is coming up in Pattachitra. Bhaskar has been working with us since a long time, and he's teaching workshops to the participants. Generally workshops for Pattachitra happens with us Monday to Friday, and the timings are 6 to 7:30 p.m. So if you can see the screen, this is the coming workshop which is planned, which is coming up from this Monday. Rajo Doli. In this a lady is sitting on a swing, and two girls, ladies are standing like beside her, and they are helping her to swing. So this is a beautiful painting, and it is respective to a occasion which is, I think, if I'm not wrong, Vipra, it is done in Orissa and all, right?
Yeah, a Raj Parva, which is done in Orissa, and it's usually in June, but because of Rath Yatra, we are doing this in July. But yeah, that's
And
the one.
I think if we can relate it to the other part of the country, I think this is very much related to the Savan, which is
Yeah,
coming up, and like the girls, they put swings and they do.
Savan ke
So
jhoole.
typically,
Yeah.
so just to honor that occasion, we have put this workshop. We will be doing it in a circular canvas of 12 inch, and it's a 2 week workshop. After this, the next workshop which we have planned, you can see that's a beautiful the Pattachitra style on a jewelry box. So because we want to give variety to the different workshops, so we are coming up with this one in which Bhaskar ji will be teaching to paint this a jewelry box, a design on jewelry box. So I think this is a 1 week workshop, and from Monday to Friday, as I told you, and the timings remain same, 6 to 7:30 p.m. After this, you can see this is a beautiful painting of Janmashtami special, in which Krishna is with his friends. He's trying to steal Makhan, and you can see there are multiple figures in this. So Bhaskar ji will be picking this workshop, and it's a 2 week workshop, which will start from I think it will
1st
start
to
from
12th August.
and 1st to 12th August. So timing remains same from to 7:30 p.m. So this is one. After this, on the occasion of Ganesh Chaturthi, we have planned this dancing Ganesha. You can see it's a beautiful Ganesha picture. So again, it's a 2 week workshop which we will start from 15th to 26th August. Yeah. So we will be picking this up. After that, we have bought this another beautiful painting of dancing ladies, again a circular canvas, which will start from 29th August and it will go up to 2nd September. It's a 1 week workshop, which we'll be picking up. Then we have this a composite of Sri Krishna Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Ram, Sri Ram. So that's a very unique concept, very unique theme which we are picking up. So it will start from 5th of September and it will go up to 16th of September. Timing remains same, 6 to 7:30 p.m. Monday to Friday. Then we have this Goddess Saraswati. If you can see, that's a beautiful painting of Goddess Saraswati, which is again, we'll be covering it in 2 weeks, 19th to 30th September, and timing remains same, 6 to 7:30 p.m. After this, we will be doing Goddess Lakshmi on the occasion of Diwali. So these are few workshops which we have planned for everyone, and if you can see the last not the least, we are doing Pattachitra on kettle too, to give a variety to different sessions. So that's again a beautiful workshop, a decorative piece which can be used, and you can do it, and accordingly you can whichever you want to register, you can contact me. Just to tell you, only to this exclusive group, because you have joined us for the first time, I would like to give you an opportunity. If you register for any of these workshops, only for 2 days, today and tomorrow, we offer you a 20% off on all the Pattachitra workshops, which I have just shown you. So take the opportunity, because in these workshops, you get to speak to the artist, you can show your work. They are more interactive workshops. So if you really want to learn Pattachitra art, you should join us. You should take the chance to do these workshops. So my number I will just share once again on the chat box. Contact me if you're interested to do any of these workshops. So I will stop here and I will talk to you again after some time. Meanwhile, let's see what Bhaskarji will be doing.
Thanks, Nidhi. So I've shared the link of the upcoming workshop with all of you on the chat box. Please do feel free to visit the link. I think meanwhile everyone has done this much, and yes, we are using a little bit of like light orange, very little of red into the yellow to make the jewelry. And now we'll go ahead. तो भास्कर जी आगे बढ़ते हैं. So we're still continuing with the same golden color that we have prepared for the jewelry, and we're working on all the parts where we need to do the golden. Also, to add up to the workshop part, since we have more participants and this is a complimentary session, all of you have been kept on mute. However, in our regular sessions, you can directly interact with the artist, ask questions and feedback, get feedback about whatever work you do. So it's an interactive session. Unlike this one, of course, you can interact in this one through the chat box. There you can interact with the artist directly. Yes, golden can be used, but golden, if you have like metallic golden, if you use it directly, it might not be that visible. So you might want to give it a base of yellow and then add some golden on top of it. I think that will stand out quite a bit. And yeah, this is orange, we can say, because we've added red into the yellow. So that's what we're using for the jewelry. That's a handmade canvas that Bhaskar ji is using. Bhaskar ji, आप canvas कैसे बनाते हैं ये भी सबको बता दीजिए.
अच्छा अच्छा, हाँ, कैनवस हम तैयार करते हैं कैसे? 3 कॉटन साड़ी या धोती,
जी
प्योर कॉटन,
जी
तो उसको हम जो इमली का बीज जो उसको ग्राइंडिंग करके उबाल के, तो जैसे खीर बनाते हैं वैसे ही पूरा खीर तैयार कर देते हैं।
जी
तो गम तैयार हो गया,
जी
तो उसके बाद हम एक ही कपड़ा, फर्स्ट एक कपड़ा तो छत का ऊपर, नहीं तो आजकल इजी भी होता है जो प्लाईबोर्ड
जी
प्लाईबोर्ड में तो 3 कपड़ा एक एक करके हम पेस्ट कर देते हैं।
जी भास्कर जी, कैनवस थोड़ा सा राइट साइड में कर लीजिए, दिख नहीं रहा आप काम कर रहे हैं तो। हाँ हाँ, अब ठीक
अब
है।
ठीक है।
जी जी जी
तो 3 कपड़ा हम पूरा पेस्ट कर देते हैं।
जी
तो सूख जाने के बाद हम उसको उठा देते हैं प्लाई बोर्ड से।
जी
उठा के हम चॉक पाउडर और इमली का जो गम, तो
जी
कितना, तो उसका हिसाब से हम कितना बड़ा पॉट बना रहे हैं तो उसका हिसाब से हम अम, गम मिला के चॉक पाउडर से,
जी
तो दो साइड
दोनों
दो
साइड पे
साइड
लगाते हैं।
दोनों साइड हम लगाते हैं।
अच्छा
तो उसके बाद सूख जाने के बाद हम पत्थर से घिसते हैं,
अच्छा
तो पूरा चिकना हो जाता है, तो पेंटिंग करने के लिए अच्छा लगता है। तो सारी कलर भी इतना ऊंचा नीचा नहीं है, तो ठीक लगता है, पत्थर से घिसना पड़ता है।
अच्छा,
तो
और उसके बाद में
जो
जी
साइज पेंटिंग बनाना है तो उसके हिसाब से हम काट के तो पेंटिंग बनाते हैं।
जी तो जो इमली यूज करते हैं उसका सीड यूज करते हैं, या मतलब जो उसका बाहर का छिलका होता है वो यूज करते हैं?
नहीं, ये देखिए, आजकल तो ग्राइंडिंग नहीं करते हैं,
जी
तो कंपनी ने वो पूरा पाउडर करके मार्केट को भेजा है।
अच्छा
तो पहले हम भी किया है, तो बीज लाके तो उसको छेच के
जी
तो पानी में मिलाते हैं। आज शाम को 6-7 बजे पानी में डुबाएंगे, कल रात सुबह तो उसको पानी से निकाल के हम पेसते हैं,
जी
तो पानी मिला के उबलते हैं।
अच्छा ओके
आजकल तो पाउडर मिलता है।
अच्छा अच्छा, तो वो सीड का पाउडर होता है उसके?
जी जी।
अच्छा ओके। So I'll just quickly translate what Bhaskar ji has said. So that's how Bhaskar ji prepares his canvas. So pure cotton cloth is used to make the canvas. Firstly, the cloth is dipped in a tamarind, which is soaked for several days. Okay, so it's dipped in tamarind, soaked for several days, and then the cloth is dried. And while it is dried, the paste of tamarind seed and the chalk powder, it is put and rubbed on the cloth, and then it is left to dry. The second step is rubbing the cloth with paste and then leaving it to dry, and then finally the cloth is rubbed with stones to smoothen it, and that adds a shine to the cloth. Okay, so cloth is soaked in tamarind paste, soaked for several days. It's taken out, and then a chalk powder plus tamarind seed paste is rubbed on it. Once it dries up, it is rubbed with stone to add a shine to it, and that's how the Pattachitra canvas is actually prepared. So Bhaskarji has prepared his canvas by the same method, and that's what he uses along with the natural colors that we've already told you about. So that's the process for the natural canvas. We're using white right now along with a thin round brush to do the outlines for Krishna's jewelry and all the places where Bhaskarji is applying white. So where can you get this same canvas? You'll have to get the canvas from Bhaskarji himself. He prepares the canvas. But if you want to prepare it yourself, the method I have already told, that's how you actually prepare. But it's a very traditional method and needs some experience, I guess, to prepare the canvas in the right way. You can get in touch with Nidhi to check the cost and everything. So Nidhi is on the group and she's also shared her number in the chat box. You can get in touch with Nidhi.
और कैनवस तैयार करेंगे तो पूरा धूप में, अगर
अच्छा
अगर धूप नहीं है तो कैनवस तैयार करना ठीक नहीं है।
अच्छा, तो मतलब अगर वेदर बारिश वाला है या थोड़ा ठंडा वेदर है तो तब ठीक से नहीं बनता ये कैनवस।
ठंडा है तो चलेगा लेकिन धूप होना
धूप
चाहिए।
होना चाहिए। अच्छा।
हाँ।
So sunlight is really important while you prepare the canvas, everyone. भास्कर जी, कोई उषा जी पूछ रहे हैं कि फेविकॉल लगा के होगा क्या कैनवस? फेविकॉल से तो नहीं होगा ना?
नहीं, फेविकॉल से नहीं होगा।
Nahi. The process is very tedious. It does take a lot of time to prepare this. The canvas quality is really amazing, but yeah, you can definitely not prepare it with the use of Fevicol.
मैं भी एक बार ट्राई किया भी।
अच्छा।
फेविकॉल और 2 कपड़ा से मैंने ट्राई किया, वो ठीक
नहीं
नहीं
काम
हुआ।
किया। अच्छा।
जितना ही मैंने चौक पर थोड़ा मोटा से लगाया, सुखाया, उसके बाद हम जो पत्थर से हम घिसा तो
जी।
अप डाउन ऐसा रहा।
टेक्सचर अच्छा नहीं आया उसका।
हाँ।
अच्छा। So that's tried and tested with Fevicol and it doesn't work. So don't try with Fevicol. So I hope now with all the details that we are adding, that gives you an idea how it is different from Madhubani. I think someone asked a question, and you see, definitely we do not do so much of details in Madhubani. It's definitely a beautiful form of art in itself, but it's quite different from Pattachitra. So they are very, very different in look overall. And now slowly we can see how the picture is unfolding, and that really helps us understand the difference between Madhubani and Pattachitra. भास्कर जी थोड़ा सा कैनवस को राइट में कर लीजिएगा, राइट में भास्कर जी। हाँ हाँ, अब दिख रहा है।
और ये जो नेचुरल कलर है
जी,
ये सबसे टाइम लगता है ब्लैक कलर।
ब्लैक कलर।
हाँ, सबसे टाइम लगता है तैयार करने के लिए, सबसे टाइम लगता है।
अच्छा, वो ब्लैक किस चीज से बनता है भास्कर जी?
ब्लैक कलर हम दिया जला के तो जो निकलता है,
जी
तो वही हम जो एक मिट्टी मिट्टी का जो क्या बोलते हैं,
कटोरे
फिर
जैसा, मतलब
हाँ
कलेक्ट
हाँ,
करते हैं उसमें,
थाली,
हाँ।
जैसे थाली है।
जी जी
हाँ, मिट्टी का थाली है, तो थाली के नीचे रखेंगे दिया,
जी
तो उससे जो निकलता है काजल, वो काजल
जी,
ला के हम तैयार करते हैं।
उसको पूरा कलेक्ट करके आप यूज करते होंगे वो ब्लैक के
हाँ
लिए।
हाँ हाँ, कम से कम
अच्छा
2 दिन तक ऐसे ही दिया जलाएंगे। जितना ही 2 दिन में निकलेगा, तो कम से
जी
कम 15 दिन, 1 महीना, 1.5 महीना भी चला जाएगा।
जी 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 जी। So it's collected from the diya, as Bhaskar ji is telling, and that's how black is collected. And he says that it takes the most amount of time to prepare the black. Uh, Ji Bhaskar ji. And also, it's quite interesting that a very little amount of color prepares a lot of paintings for us. So if you buy the natural colors from us, you will be able to prepare multiple paintings, not just one painting with that amount of color that you receive.
अभी ब्लैक लाइनिंग करेंगे।
जी जी भास्कर जी। बॉर्डर में कौन सा कलर डालने वाले हैं भास्कर जी हम?
बॉर्डर का गोल्डन कलर,
अच्छा
गोल्डन
गोल्डन
येलो।
डालेंगे। अच्छा, so Varsha ji, you can check with Nidhi. You can contact Nidhi and she'll give you all the information. So all the cost related and anything related with the sale she's dealing with. So you can get in touch with Nidhi to get the cost of colors and canvas. Nidhi has shared her number in the group. Nidhi, you can share once more if that's missed in the
Yes,
chat.
please, Varsha, please you can ping me on WhatsApp, and so there's a process to check the price. We have a form in which you will get the prices separately for all the colors and canvas. So whichever you want to buy, you can click there and you can let us know what all you are interested to buy. So individually, we'll not be able to tell it right now because there's a process which we need to follow. So we have all the basic colors available like brown, black, red, green, blue, yellow. And so these basic colors will be available and the quantity will also be mentioned in that form. So accordingly, you can order it. So भास्कर जी, ये रचना जी पूछ रही हैं कि नेचुरल कलर्स का क्या फेड हो जाते हैं समय के साथ में?
नहीं, फेड नहीं होता है। जब फेड होगा, कम से कम 40-50 साल चला जाएगा, उसका बाद जब फेड होगा होगा।
हाँ, इनफैक्ट भास्कर जी की बहुत सारी पेंटिंग्स है, अगर हमें टाइम होगा तो हम आपको जरूर दिखाएंगे. विल शो यू. Like he has made some paintings which are very very old and you will find the colors as it is because he's done it with natural colors. भास्कर जी, किस नंबर के ब्रश को आप अभी यूज कर रहे हैं? ये
ये
बोर्ड
डबल
ब्लैक
जीरो,
0.
डबल जीरो।
00, okay. So I hope it is answered. Medha is using a 00 brush to do the outline with black. Bhaskar ji is a very renowned artist, and just to tell everybody, he has got national awards also for his paintings in Pattachitra style. One of his paintings, Tree of Life, was also gifted to the French president by our Prime Minister. So it was selected to be gifted. So he is a very renowned artist. He's coming from Raghurajpur, which is the main origin for Pattachitra art styles. So he's been doing it through generations, and mostly everybody in his family is following the same work. And he's working with us since more than a year, and he's teaching the participants. So we have done many themes in the past that includes or these worshipping deities as well, and others as well. So Pattachitra is a very varied art. It is basically involves a lot of intricate work. So sometimes we provide the pre-sketch, and sometimes if the pre-sketch is easy, we take it up in the workshops as well. So we teach it with the grid method. Yeah, sure. Sonia, after the class, we will share the class recording, and the link of the same will be shared in the group. You can follow that and you'll get the recording access through that. Also, to tell everyone, like we at Catterfly, we perform workshops for mostly many different art styles, which include Madhubani, Varli, Pattachitra, Kerala mural, Kalighat, Pichwai, Mysore art, and Goan. So we take workshops, we conduct workshops for all these art streams at different times. So we have a set calendar. So if you are interested to know more about these art forms as well, you can contact me, and I will let you know about the upcoming workshops and when are they scheduled. So as here we are telling again and again, like these workshops which we are doing as complimentary session, this is to showcase the artist work. So the participants are bulking numbers. So that is why we have kept the group close so that the artist doesn't get disturbed. So, but in the workshops which we plan, we do regularly. Those are with less number of people, so they are more interactive workshops wherein you can showcase your work, you can talk to the artist, you can know more about the story behind the art, you can know more things about how the coloring sketching is done. So I would really advise all of you to take at least one workshop and know how how the workshop is conducted. And I think this is the best time, best opportunity, because we are offering a discount, direct discount of 20% off on individual workshops. So the calendar Vipra has just put in the chat box. So if you click on that, you will get to know the upcoming workshops. So any workshop, if you are interested, you can ping me directly. You can avail 20% off. That is valid only today and tomorrow. So looking forward to see all of you in the regular sessions as well. And this really helps and motivates the artists as well.
भास्कर जी एक बार पास से जो आपने मोर पंख किया है उसको पास से दिखा दीजिएगा। बहुत सुंदर भास्कर जी, थैंक यू सो मच। भास्कर जी मैं सोच रही थी कि कल का टाइम भी हमारे पास है तो हम आउटलाइन तो करेंगे ही और डिटेल्स भी करेंगे ही। क्या हम सबको बॉर्डर का कलर बता दें ताकि सब कल उसको कंप्लीट करके आएंगे तो हम बॉर्डर की डिजाइन भी कर पाएंगे।
हाँ हाँ ठीक ठीक ठीक
है ना? तो
बॉर्डर की कलर गोल्डन येलो जो
जो ज्वेलरी में किया है।
जी ज्वेलरी का जो कलर है वही कलर।
Acha, acha. So everyone, whatever color you have placed in the jewelry, that was a mix of cadmium yellow plus little bit of red, any bright yellow plus little red. That's the same color you should be filling in the thick 2 centimeter border that is there, so that we can help you with the border design also when we come tomorrow. तो ठीक है भास्कर जी, सब लोग करके आएंगे वो
जी
और फिर उसकी डिजाइन हम फिर कल दिखा देंगे. तो अभी यही डिटेल्स कंटिन्यू कर लेते हैं.
ठीक ठीक, हाँ जी.
ठीक है. So just plain filling into the 2 centimeter border of the color that you have filled in the jewelry. That has to be done in the border as well. भास्कर जी, अगर किसी को बैकग्राउंड में भी कलर फिल करना है तो कौन सा कलर फिल कर सकते हैं?
लाइट ग्रीन.
लाइट ग्रीन. सो ग्रीन में व्हाइट मिला के?
जी, ग्रीन में व्हाइट मिला के.
अच्छा. So a light green background will look nice is what Bhaskar ji is saying. You can use a viridian hue and add good amount of white so that it is comparatively lighter than any of the greens that we have used. And you can put that color in the background if you want to fill the background.
भास्कर जी एक बार इसको करके थोड़ा फेस का क्लोजअप दिखा दीजिएगा.
जी.
See the smooth movement of the brush and see how the whole look is developing. Absolutely beautiful eye and lovely. The detailing is just so intricate, and see the movement of the brush. It's so flawless. It doesn't seem like he's applying any efforts to do the outlines. That's the beauty. And we do much more intricate work in our regular sessions because those are much longer sessions. We have more time. And you can see Bhaskar ji creating much more intricate work. And it's just a treat to the eye, even if you're just looking at it and not even trying. We just get so engrossed in how the brush actually moves. It's that beautiful.
Yeah, definitely. And if time permits, we'll try and showcase some of the work which Bhaskar ji has taken up in our Catterfly workshops. So you'll be able to see how what type of work we do generally and what is the finished product by Bhaskar ji in the workshops. So I'm sure that will again be a treat to everyone's eye.
Absolutely. Uh, so, uh, so can poster colors be used instead of acrylics on thick paper for better life? And just sorry, you can also see the closer look Bhaskarji is showing for the face, for those who wanted to see. बहुत सुंदर भास्कर जी, बहुत ही बढ़िया. Very beautiful. So yeah, getting back to your question, in any case, if you use poster or acrylics, it is good to protect your colors with a varnish. So poster colors, a lot of us might not know, and it is with watercolors as well. You can still use an archival varnish, but it is slightly difficult to get, not very easily available. With acrylics, you can even on paper use a varnish, a spray varnish to protect your painting, and that does increase the life of your painting. With poster colors, definitely you get a much smoother effect when you are filling just plain colors as compared to acrylics. So everything has a pro and con with associated with it. So you have to make your choice accordingly. भास्कर जी, सभी लोग कह रहे हैं कि बहुत सुंदर बन रहा है, सबको बहुत पसंद आ रहा है, जो सब लोग आपके साथ में पेंट कर रहे हैं और आपको पेंट करते हुए देख रहे हैं, बहुत एंजॉय कर रहे हैं सब लोग.
थैंक यू, थैंक यू. ये तो ऐसा पेंटिंग है, ध्यान मन लगा के पेंटिंग करके बहुत अच्छा लगेगा, मजा लगेगा.
जी जी, इट्स लाइक अ मेडिटेशन. सो भास्कर जी, इसमें हमें मेधा जी पूछ रहे हैं कि आप जो ये पेंटिंग करते हैं उसके ऊपर क्या आप कोई वार्निश या कुछ करते हैं, या डायरेक्टली बस मतलब उसको फ्रेम किया जाता है?
डायरेक्ट फ्रेम किया जाता है.
Direct framing किया जाता है. There's no varnish that is used with the natural colors, but the life of the natural color is quite long, so they won't fade or anything. In one of the sessions, Bhaskarji did show us one of the paintings that was made by his father, and it still has those vibrant colors. Those are natural colors that were used, and they are still as vibrant as they look right now. So they don't fade away. It just needs to be protected behind maybe a glass frame so that it stays away from any moisture or anything. Sample painting for border, you just need to do plain colors. So it just needs to be the same color as the one which is done in the jewelry. So it's just plain filling of colors there. So we will definitely, of course, Bhaskar ji will also paint the border so that tomorrow we can show you the design. You just need to be ready with the same color that you filled in the jewelry. What is the medium for mixing colors? Shanti ji, would you like to rephrase your question? I didn't really understand. Are you talking about the mediums that are available for acrylics, or what exactly is the question? If you rephrase, I'll be able to help you with the answer there. No, you don't need to fill the 1 centimeter border. You will fill the 2 centimeter border, the thick one. That needs to be colored up. भास्कर जी, बॉर्डर के लिए जो मोटा वाला बॉर्डर है उसी को फिल करना है ना, ज्वेलरी वाले गोल्डन कलर से?
हाँ, 2 सेंटीमीटर जो
2 सेंटीमीटर वाला. ओके ओके. Yes, we use water to mix the color. So if this question is regarding the natural color, yes, water is used along with wood apple gum. That's what is mixed with the natural colors as well. And then a little bit of water to get the right consistency. That's what is used. When colors get dried in bottle, how can we reuse by mixing medium? I need the brand. Are you talking about acrylics? Okay. With acrylics, I don't think that at least not to my knowledge, that you have a medium that can reactivate the colors if they are dry. Because if you see the acrylics, once they dry, become quite rubbery in the effect, right? So they can only be kept active for a long time by using a retarder. It slows down the drying time of the paint. But otherwise, there is no such medium to my knowledge which is available which activates the paint once it dries up. So if your acrylic has dried up, it is just dry and you can't do much about it. It's wood apple gum and um, wood apple gum and water to mix the natural paints, not the acrylic paints. Acrylic paints, you just need to use water, or you can use a fluid medium to increase the fluidity and still keep it nice and smooth. But I think water does the work well with acrylic, so you don't really need to invest in a fluid medium um, as far as it is concerned. So retarder to slow the drying time of acrylics, and fluid medium to increase the fluidity. But I don't think it is needed. You can use water. That does the work well. Camel does a nice range of varnish, I think, but there are so many other varnishes that are available now, and they work well. Like a decent varnish, all of them are available on Amazon. You can check. Spray varnishes are also available now. So if you think that your varnish does not work well with the brushing technique, you can simply just use the spray varnish and do an even layer on your acrylics. That does work. Can we get wood apple gum online? भास्कर जी, wood apple gum जो है वो online मिलता है क्या?
नहीं।
नहीं, वो भी हम कलर्स के साथ भेजते हैं ना भास्कर जी?
हाँ, हम तो मैं तो भेजता हूँ मैं।
जी जी. So
Yeah,
we send
also,
wood apple gum with the colors.
yeah, colors, apple gum wood, wood apple gum, and the canvas, all is available with us. So you can buy that in whatever quantity you want.
Yeah. Almas, yes, of course, we'll be helping you with the recording shortly after the session is done. We'll share all the details on how to access the recording as well. So even if you're not in pace with Bhaskarji, that's totally fine. You'll get access to the recording. Just don't miss out on any important information that is shared on the group to access the video. Thank you so much, Vijayji. Thank you so much. I'm glad you enjoyed the session.
Pattachitra is definitely a very beautiful art, but coming through such a artist who's doing it since generation and whose hand is so good and fluent, it definitely turns the painting to one of the best, which I feel.
Yeah, and we also think that whatever reference images we share, we do pay all the credits to the artist whose images are. We do use Bhaskarji's paintings as well sometimes for the reference. But even if it is Bhaskarji's painting or any other painting, Bhaskarji turns out that painting even more beautiful after the painting is complete. So it is always that case. We have seen that through the sessions. The paintings are even more beautiful than the reference images that are shared.
Meda, we will explain everything, the procedure to mix, to make the colors. Once you place the order or once you take order it from us. So there's a proper procedure to make the colors. So all will be made available to you.
Yeah, that's totally fine to do the sketch freehand. Usually we share the pre-sketch in case, like, of course, we had less time in order to for you to create the sketch, and we wanted to complete the painting in these 2 days' time. And hence, what the pre-sketch was shared. And it is totally okay if you create your own sketch just freehand instead of tracing it or printing it out. So that's totally fine, and it's totally up to you how you want to go about it.
Also, to everyone who are there, please be in the group. We will be doing this for 2 days. The session will complete tomorrow, but afterwards also we'll be posting all the upcoming workshops in Pattachitra and other art styles as well in the same group. So if anybody is if you want to be updated and want to know about the art styles and what is coming up, you can stay in the group.
भास्कर जी, एक बार ये जो बांसुरी आपने बनाई है ना, वो पास से दिखा दीजिएगा।
जी,
बहुत ही सुंदर लग रही है भास्कर जी बांसुरी भी। See, you can take a closer look. बहुत सुंदर भास्कर जी, बहुत ही सुंदर। थैंक यू सो मच। तो भास्कर जी, इसके बाद यहीं रुक जाते हैं। अभी टाइम हो गया है आज का। इसके
जी।
आगे का हम कल कंटिन्यू करेंगे।
ठीक है।
भास्कर
इतना
जी,
कर लीजिए आप, फिर रुक जाइएगा।
फेस का और ये बांसुरी का एक क्लोजअप पिक्चर भी प्लीज लेकर दीजिएगा।
जी जी जी, ठीक है। मैं वंदना को बोल के मैं फोटो।
जी जी
ठीक,
जी भास्कर जी।
स्टॉप करेंगे?
हाँ, अभी स्टॉप करेंगे भास्कर जी। कल इसी टाइम पे हम वापस शुरू करेंगे। तो सबको मैंने बोल दिया है कि बॉर्डर में जो मोटी वाली बॉर्डर है 2 सेंटीमीटर की, उसमें ज्वेलरी वाला ही सेम कलर फिल करके आएंगे। तो आप भी कर लीजिएगा, तो उसके आगे हम बॉर्डर की डिजाइन सबको दिखा पाएंगे फिर।
हाँ हाँ, मैं तो कर लूंगा मैं। ठीक है।
जी जी। Okay, so we'll wrap up the session here today, and we'll see you all tomorrow again at the same time, and we'll continue the painting from there. Hope you enjoyed today's session, everyone. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much, Bhaskar ji.
थैंक यू, थैंक यू।
Namaste.